What's up, fam? It's your boy, Big Walt, back with another episode of Blockchain 411. This morning, Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy are both in the news, and the streets is talking margin call. Anyway, peep game. MicroStrategy's in the news. For those who don't know, Michael Saylor jumped out there before Elon Musk even in terms of accumulating mad Bitcoin in his personal account as well as on the company's books. Elon Musk came, after Michael Saylor when it came to that. But anyway, MicroStrategy is well known for the fact that it kept its cash reserves in Bitcoin as opposed to cash, or at least a large quantity of its cash reserves in Bitcoin. Anyway, let's look at this headline. It says Bitcoin nears MicroStrategy margin call price. Now, I'll just jump right into it. Bitcoin neared a price level on Tuesday that could force software firm MicroStrategy to stake more tokens against a Bitcoin-backed loan or trigger selling some of its vast holdings, setting fragile cryptocurrency markets on edge. MicroStrategy, an aggressive investor in Bitcoin, said it borrowed $205 million from crypto bank Silvergate Capital in March, with the 3-year loan mostly secured against some 19,466 Bitcoins. If the Bitcoin price dropped below $21,000, that would trigger a margin call or a demand for extra capital, MicroStrategy president Fong Li said in a webcast in May. Bitcoin fell below that level to $20,816 on Tuesday before steadying near $23,000. Typically, a margin call is met by providing more capital or liquidating the loan's collateral. It was unclear if the price had any consequence for MicroStrategy, or if the firm already provided more Bitcoin or cash to secure the loan. The company did not immediately respond to an email request for comment, yada, yada, yada. Silvergate did not respond either. MicroStrategy's Lee said in May that the firm had 95,643 unencumbered Bitcoin that it could use as extra collateral. So it looks like even if they did get hit with the margin call, they still have a decent amount of loot kept to the side for such emergency situations. It's unknown whether or not that dip under 20,000 or dip down to 20,000, forced a margin call. Know whether it's like the moment it happens or, some closing time or some predetermined time, that the price has to hit to trigger the margin call, or how long it has to stay there. But undoubtedly, MicroStrategy is going to be fine. Now, for what it's worth, a few months back, Michael Saylor dismissed talks of margin call, stating that a problem would occur only if Bitcoin reached $3,562. Now, at heights above 20K, that's a far cry from 3,000. But we need to know a little bit more about the internals to figure that out. But a little bit of background for you so you can understand, some context to help us understand what this means. This is an article just from yesterday where it said that Bitcoin has extended its plunge to a fresh 18-month low below 23,000. MicroStrategy is sitting on an unrealized loss of more than $1 billion in, of its Bitcoin holdings. As the price of the largest crypto by market value touches 22,900 in Monday trading, the CEO said the company began purchasing Bitcoin back in August of 2020 at a price of $12,000. So the company has been dollar cost averaging over that time. Purchases over the following months brought the company's holdings to 129,918 Bitcoin, now valued at under $3 billion. compared with its near $4 billion estimate. So the company's underwater for now, but you know what they say, it's not a loss until you sell it. Unless, of course, you're dealing with options. Anyway, basically, we're in a situation where the rest of the market is paying close attention to this as sort of other movers, in the market. And if MicroStrategy found itself in a situation where it had to offload Bitcoin, a massive dump of Bitcoin would have drastically negative repercussions on the broader crypto market, as well as Bitcoin itself. So if they had to dump a couple $1 billion worth of Bitcoin to get themselves righteous with their lenders, obviously that would put downward pressure on the cryptocurrency. And the last thing the market needs right now is more downward pressure. So anyway, just something for you to pay attention to. Keep your eye on this space. If you're invested in cryptocurrency, I'm sure you are keeping your eye on the space. But if anything changes, I'll be sure to bring it to you. Anyway, holla.